Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Duncan Cooper, and today I'm going to be going through the database on the ZOIDS legacy. So let's jump in with the Shield Liger. The Shield Liger has maximum length of 21.6 meters, a weight of 92 tons, and has a speed of 250 kilometers an hour. This lion-shaped Zoid was built for high-speed combat. It has a powerful E-shield that it can deploy at the front. The DCS is 110.2 tons, but is relatively the same Liger Zero, or Shield Liger, just equipped with two heavy beam cannons on its back. The J variant is 150 tons and is 285 kilometers per hour. It is now more devoted to fire in combat, rather than just straight up fire. The Liger Aero is 94 tons and is able to go to 280 kilometers per hour. So I think it's 5 kilometers slower than the DCJ Shield Liger. It's a prototyped Liger with thin armor for speed. The Spark Liger is 91 tons and has returned to the Shield Liger's maximum speed of 250 kilometers per hour. It is a spark generator that can make potential difference and paralyzing in damage. The Blade Liger is increased to 25.9 meters, has a weight of 124 tons, and has a speed of 305. It's a Shield Liger with the organoid system. Armor to laser sabers on the side. The AB is now up to 139 tons, is able to go 320 kilometers per hour. It's equipped with AB boosters to improve its fire and maneuverability. The Saber Lion is 8.5 meters, weighs 14.5 tons, has a maximum speed of 255 kilometers per hour. It's got improved mobility for combat, apparently. And then we're back to the Shield Liger. Liger Zero has a length of 24 meters, weighs 85 tons, and has a maximum speed of 370. It has a combat armor system that allows to change it according to the different armor systems. One of the armor systems is the Schneider, which is 0.1 meter longer than the standard Liger Zero. Weighs 135 tons and goes 310 kilometers per hour. The Schneider armor unit offers Liger Zero reinforcement armor, includes more laser sabers, and is basically there to mimic a Blade Liger. The Schneider, just the same length, is 123 tons, and is able to go at a speed of 330 kilometers. The Jaeger armor allows the Liger Zero to go quite a bit more faster. The Panzer is actually smaller than a standard Liger, weighing at being the length of 23.3 meters, having a weight of 145 tons and a maximum speed of 285. It may be as fast as a DCJ variant of the Shield Liger, but the reason for that is the Panzer unit allows it to be excellent for bombardments. We have a Command Wolf with a length of 14.7, a weight of 45 tons, and a speed of 210 kilometers per hour. It is perfect for high-speed combat. The Town variant of the Wolf is 51.3 tons and is unfortunately slower than the standard Command Wolf at 195 kilometers. But it makes up for that in firepower with two double-barrel rocket launchers mounted on the back and reinforced armor. The AC is able to go 200 kilometers per hour, has a weight of 66 tons, and has two long-range cannons mounted on the back for range. Cerberus weighs 50 tons, has a maximum speed of 990 kilometers an hour. It's just a two-headed Command Wolf. A Climber Wolf is 49.5 tons, has a speed of 200 kilometers per hour, and is made for mountainous terrain. The Irving Special Command Wolf is 48 tons, 200 kilometers per hour faster, but it is just Irving's customized Command Wolf. The Shadow Fox is a length of 17.3 meters, has a weight of 52 tons, and is able to go at 290 kilometers per hour. The Shadow Fox actually favors speed and stealth over huge firepower, but is a medium-sized Zoid with a multi-weapon rack. The Koning's Wolf has a length of 21.24 meters, weighs 90 tons, and has the same speed as the Shadow Wolf. It's a wolf, as the Shadow Fox, but it's a wolf built for high speed. The DSR is increased by 2, well, is 21.2 meters long, weighs 95.5 tons, and it's still the same speed. It's just equipped with a dual sniper rifle on the back. The Gojulus types are, well, big. The Gojulus is 26.0 meters tall, weighs 230 tons, and is slow at 75 kilometers per hour. It is armed with sharp teeth, claws, and a beam cannon, as well as a very long tail. The Ogre variant of the Gojulus is 34.6 meters tall, weighs 287 tons, and is able to go to 125 kilometers per hour. The reason for this is because it's a Gojulus gunner integrated with a Gojulus with a organoid system. Unfortunately for this, it makes the Gojulus the Ogre quite a bit unstable and unusable by pilot standards. The Gojulus gunner is the same length as a Gojulus the Ogre, weighs 260 tons instead of 287, and is only able to go at 65 kilometers per hour. It doesn't have an organoid system, but it does have a quad full-barrel shot cannon on its arm, and 2 buster cannons on the back. The Gojulus Giga is 29.5 meters long, weighs 200 tons, and is able to go 95 kilometers per hour. Despite this, it is a very maneuverable Zoid. It has very good maneuverability, and is there with crushing and killing. The King Gojulus has a length of 36.0 meters, weighs 510 tons, has a speed of maximum of 140 kilometers per hour. It's a Phantom Zoid of Planet Z. The Gojulus is back. Ultrasaurus has a length of 50 meters, weighs 507 knots, has a maximum speed of, it weighs 507 tons, has a maximum speed of 47 knots. It's a the Helic Republic's land water Zoid is also a very good mobile command base and is equipped with equipped with mini cannons. The Ultimate Flax is 65 meters long, weighs 548 tons, is able to go 42 knots. It's an Ultrasaurus upgraded in attackability with 3 mortars. The Goldus has a length of 30.3 meters, weighs 199 tons, and has a speed of 80 kilometers. It's very good for beam battles and data gathering. The long-range variant is, well, still the same, just weighs 216 tons, and is only able to go 260.8 tons, and is only able to go 60 kilometers. It is, however, very, very stable for long-range fire. The D-Bison has a maximum length of 20.6 kilometers, 6 meters, so it weighs 230 tons, has a maximum speed of 130 kilometers an hour. It charges well with heavy armor and weapons. Thomas's version of the D-Bison in Zoid's Guardian Force is also equipped with a computer system that makes it essentially as good as an organoid system for the Zoid. The Gravity Bison, however, is 1 meter longer than a standard bison, is 15 tons heavier, and is 10 kilometers slower. It's a D-Bison with improved armor and power, with a much larger net. For the Horn types, we've got the Cyclops 1, with a length of 15.5 meters, a weight of 82.2 tons, and a speed of 180 kilometers per hour. This thing can charge like a bull. Not only that, it's got a very good cannon, and will do a lot of damage. The Cyclops 2, on the other hand, is only 12 meters long, weighs 85 tons, and has a speed of 180. It's good for defensive work with a fork end at the front of the head. The Gun Sniper has a length of 11.9 meters, weighs 25 tons, and has a maximum speed of 200 kilometers. It has a wild OS for shooting and combat. While the Weasel unit weighs 31.1 tons and can only go 160, It's a gun sniper equipped with fire and radar systems. The Lena Special weighs 60 tons, can go 120 kilometers per hour, and has a Weasel unit with more missiles, and is Lena's custom. The Naomi Special is a standard gun sniper, however, it's painted red and it's built for Naomi. The Snipe Master has a length of 12 meters, weighs 22 tons, has a maximum speed of 195. However, it's built for close range combat rather than long range. The Snipe Master with a flexible booster is 25.1 tons heavy, as able to go to 10. It's a Snipe Master with essentially a booster cannon. The A-Shield variant weighs 24.2 tons, has a maximum speed of 185, but it has the ability to block most of its incoming damage. The Goddess is 8.6 meters long, weighs 23 tons, a maximum speed of 150. It's a very good fighting Zoid with good weapons. The Cannon Tortoise is 9.9 meters, weighs 33.6 tons, has a maximum speed of 100 kilometers. This version of the Cannon Tortoise is perfect for a turret defense with its long-range cannon. The Big Cannon, however, the Beam Cannon, however, weighs 38.8 tons and is only able to go 80 kilometers per hour. It is now equipped with a very large beam cannon. The Barrage Gator has a length of 14.5 meters, weighs 24.3 tons. Its maximum speed of 150 kilometers per hour. It's very good in rivers, marsh, and wetlands. It also looks like an alligator. The Stealth Viper has a length of 28.8 meters, has a weight of 23.6 tons, and a speed of 180 kilometers per hour. It's a snakehead sniper, as it says in the game. The Geysack has a length of 10.0 meters, a weight of 22 tons, and a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. It's very good for ambush, and is very good at solo attacks. The Stinger version, well, it weighs 27.1 tons. It was built for Stinger, for those of you who remember from Chaotic Century. The Double Sworder is 11.6 meters long, weighs 19.47 tons, has a maximum speed of 415 kilometers per hour. It's very good at air raids and can do helicopter things. The Terrorist is a length of 10.3 meters, a weight of 21.6 tons, and is able to go Mark 2.0. It's very good for anti-aircraft roll and air raids. The Terrorist Bomber is 10.3 meters long, has a weight of 27.6 tons, and is able to go at the speed marked at Mark 1.2. It's a standard Terrorist equipped with a bomber unit. The Rayodome is 10.3 meters long, has 10.3 meters long, weighs 23.4 tons, has a maximum speed of Mark 2.1. It's a reconnaissance 3D Rayodome version of the Terrorist. The Storm Sworder has a length of 10.1 meters long, weighs 47.0 tons, has a maximum speed of 33.2 Mach. It's an organoid system in a flying sword. The F variant is, heavier by 3.1, is able to go speeds at Mach 3.1. It's a modified Storm Sworder. The FX variant is 11.0 meters, weighs 48.5 tons, is able to go at Mach 4. It's a prototype for the future of the Storm Sworder. The Reynos has a length of 17.3 meters, weighs 30.0 tons, and has a maximum speed of 3.3. It's a supersonic anti-red light craft. The Terramander has a length of 24.1 meters, weighs 100 tons, has a maximum speed of Mach 2.0. It's a winged air battle high-speed danger craft. Swimming type Zoids. The Hammerhead, with a length of 17.0, a weight of 66.5 tons, and a speed of 65 knots. This is good for battle in land or in water. The VL unit has a length of 17.0 meters, a weight of 72.5 tons, and a speed of 65 knots. It's a very good unit for hunting the enemy. Large dinosaur type, the Mad Thunder, with a length of 41.8 meters, a weight of 585 tons, and a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. If you're in an asteroid, you are going to hate fighting this thing. The Mad Thunder can deflect a Deathsaurus particle beam cannon. cannon with its shield. The gun blaster has a length of 19.0 meters, a weight of 125 tons, and a speed of 120 kilometers per hour. It's got a good bombardment effect with 20 beam cannons on its back. And now moving forward types, we've got the ever-reliable Gustav. With a length of 14.7 meters, a weight of 9.36 tons, and a speed of 135 kilometers per hour. This will get you across the planet Z on nothing but hopes and dreams. The hopper cargo is a length of 94.5, a weight of 275 tons, and a speed of 410 kilometers per hour. This moving base type Zoid will help you win arguments against your rivals who think their whale kings are better than yours. Iron Kong from the Imperial Army. With a length of 11.5 meters, which would be almost bog standard for some of them, a weight of 187 tons, and a speed of maximum of 150 kilometers per hour. It has firing arms and compatibility with its rocket pack and beam and rocket drops. The Prosit's Guard version is a length of 19.1 meters, with a weight of 209 tons, and a speed of 170. Don't you really want to stop? It's really good at trying to stop people while looking fabulous. The maneuver version goes back to the 11.5 meters of the standard Iron Kong, but with a weight of 195 and a speed of 180. It has a renovated mobility and high accuracy, and also less weapons. The SS version is 11.5 meters, is equipped with 192. Has a weight of 192 tons and a speed of 160. You would look fabulous as Schwarz piloting this Zoid. There would be nothing able to stop you, unless you're in a Death Soarer. The Hammerrock is a length of 5.6 meters, weighs 26.8 tons, and a speed of 180. It's small, it's all-purpose, and has ultra power. The Iron Drill has a length of 19.3 meters, has a weight of 220 tons, and a speed of 150 kilometers an hour. This mandrel type Zoid has a bazooka. Yes, that's all I need to say, really. Tiger types. The Saberfang Old, with a length of 15.6 meters, a weight of 78 tons, and a speed of 200. This old Zimbazoid will make even the Shield Ligers feel bad about being alive. The Saberfang, with a length of 15.6 meters, 78 tons, and 240 kilometers per hour, that being 40 faster. This Saberfang is for Geigelos, and not for you Republicals. Sorry. The RS version is 15.6 meters, has a weight of 78 tons and 240. It's just Raven's improved Zoid. The SS has a length of 15.6 meters, with 78 tons and a speed of 240. The only notable difference, other than the snazzy colour scheme, is the fact that Schwarz has mounted a big-ass beam Gatling unit on the back. The AT, well, is 15.8 meters long, weighs 90 tons, is able to go 250. Whoops. It's a renovated Saberfang with a missile pod on the back. And the TS is basically an upgraded AT Saberfang, but it's the only Zoid in the game to appear in yellow, and if you need to tell BitCloud to go and shove it up his rear end, do it in one of these snazzy yellow Zoids. The Gun Tiger is a length of 7.9 meters, a weight of 12.5 tons, and a speed of 270. It's very good for guerrilla and township combats, and also meeting random strangers battling mogulas in the desert. The Diablo Tiger, with a length of 13.4 meters, weight of 75 tons, and a speed of 240. Well, it came from the future. It's a mysterious Zoid with curves. The Proto Zabel, with a length of 15.6 meters, a weight of 75 tons, and a speed of 240. This Zoid was built for the sole purpose of the combat armor system research. When you try your best and you don't succeed. What if I get in trouble for that? Genosaura, with a length of 23.0 meters, a weight of 112.8 tons, and a speed of 260. This is the prototype for the organoid system research. The Psycho Genosaur, which is basically the same as a standard Genosaur, is a Genosaur with Geno Breaker genes. The Geno Breaker is the same length as a Genosaur, but weighs 137.5 tons and a speed of 345 kilometers per hour. It's an improved Genosaur. And what you would need to piss off a person piloting is a Blade Liger. The Proto Breaker is a length of 23 meters, weighs 128.5 tons and a speed of 330 kilometers per hour. This prototype for the Geno Breaker research. Wow. The Geno Scissors has a length of 41.7 meters, weighs 138.7 tons, and has a speed of 320 kilometers per hour. It's a large Geno Breaker with an X Breaker, so it's part of the X-Men. The Geno Trooper has a length of 23.0 meters, weighs 123.6 tons, and has a speed of Mach 2.1. Wait, what? You would be showing up to school in style. You'd be showing up to everything in style. The Geno Flame has a length of 24.5 meters, weighs 115 tons, and has a speed of 270. There's another plan. Yet another plan for the Genosaur that didn't exactly work. Fury Type. The Berserk Fury. A length of 22.7 meters, a weight of 127.0 tons, and a speed of 340 kilometers per hour, this Genosaur tried to be like Liger Zero. It was like, you think you're cool with your combat armor system? Well, guess what? I'm a dinosaur with combat armor system. One of those armor systems is the Storm Fury. With a length of 22.7 meters, a weight of 134 tons, and a speed of 360 kilometers per hour, this is really good for high-speed combat and damaging your opponent. The Jagd Fury has a length of 22.7 meters, a weight of 156 tons, and a speed of 290. The Jagd unit allows the Berserk Fury to become a huge armor of bombardment, much like the Panzer unit. The Berserk Fury Z has a length of 200. No, it doesn't. It has a length of 22.7 meters, a weight of 125 tons, and a speed of 600 kilometers per hour. It makes the Berserk Fury the Flash. The Deathsaura, with a length of 23.4 meters, a weight of 400 tons, and a speed of 90. This Zoid is perfect for you if you want to destroy the city that you're trying to conquer, or maybe just strike fear into your enemies. Or perhaps the Bloody Demon is more to your score. With a length of 45.6 meters, a weight of 420 tons, and a speed of 90, it's a It's a Genosaurus. No, Deathsaura. Or perhaps the Death Meteor is your Coupe de Flan, your cup of tea. With a length of 34.6 meters, a weight of 410 tons, and a speed of 90, this was the prototype for the Deathsaura. But look at them fingers, he makes Freddy Krueger look small. The Red Horn, with a length of 20.8 meters, a weight of 94.0 tons, and a speed of 130, it was built for battle against the Ghostless. The BG unit weighs 120 tons, and is equipped with beam Gatling guns. The Dark Horn has a weight of 115 tons, and is a far better improved Red Horn. And Harry Styles as one continues the trend of being 126 tons, and has a beam cannon / Falcon hybrid. The Black Ramos has a length of 11.3 meters, weighs 56.0 tons, and has a speed of 180 km per hour, and is a dual electric magnetic cannon. It's very good. And did you think the Republic was the only one who had Liger Zero? This is the Empire Liger Zero, a length of 24 meters, a weight of 85 tons, and a speed of 307. This is the Imperial Forces Liger Zero. The Liger Zero X has a length of 24 meters, weighs 115 tons, and a speed of 315 kilometers per hour. It's a Liger Zero with an electric shock device and the most awesome color scheme armor system I've seen all day. Elephanta, with a length of 21.6 meters, a weight of 180 tons, and a speed of 130 kilometers per hour. This is for anti-guerrilla raids and a mobile fortress. The AG unit really just changes the Elephanta from a anti-raid, well, anti-unit, to assault Gatling unit to destroy your enemy raids. The lightning strikes, with a length of 18.4 meters, a weight of 65 tons, and a speed of 320 kilometers per hour. It is far more mobile than the Blade Liger. The BS, however, is 15 kilometers per hour slower than its original one. But this prototype has more firepower. The Dark Spinner, with a length of 22.3 meters, a weight of 118 tons, and 240, it has new special weapons to tell you that it would still lose to a Gogolus. Rev Raptor, with a length of 11.4 meters, a weight of 23.5 tons, and a speed of 210 kilometers per hour. It's the Empire's Wild Zoid OS for combat. It was built to counteract this Gunsniper. The Pile Banker has a, well, still the same length, has a weight of 26.8 tons and a speed of 205. It's a Rev Raptor with the Pile Banker unit, meant for destroying your Zoids. And the Rev Hunter has a length of 12 meters, a weight of 24.0 tons and a speed of 210. It's a customized Rev Raptor. The Attack Cap, 13.2 meters long, weighs 24 tons and weighs at has a speed of 190. It can often be found in in forests or in mountains. The Iguan is a length of 10.4 meters, it has a weight of 23.6 tons and a speed of 200 kilometers. It's captured Godises, but they've been improved. The Howl Runner has a length of 12.2 meters, a weight of 17.5 tons and a speed of 500 kilometers per hour. It is the Empire's outstanding Zoid. The Gator, unlike the Howl Runner, has a length of 11.8 meters, weighs 19.9 tons and a speed of 200. It's a deranged enemy for reconnaissance. The Kiloderm, with a length of 6 meters, a weight of 35 tons and a speed of 38 knots. It's a good front line with particle beam device. The Riddler, at a length of 17 meters, a weight of 36 tons and a speed of Mach 2.8, it's an air battle ready dragon. In purple, the booster cannon, however, increases the tonnage by 8 to 8.2 and the speed from 2.8 to 3.3. It's just upgraded with a booster cannon. The Bloodlure weighs 34.5 tons and is able to go 3.5 Mach 3.5. It's a prototype for stealth. Shh, you can't see it. The Riddler Interceptor weighs 38.5 tons and is, unfortunately, goes down to the speed of Mach 3. It's an improved Riddler. The Zarbat is a length of 10.2 meters, a weight of 25 tons and a speed of 2.8. This drone is a reconnaissance and high stealth Zoid, although pilots can use it. The Gilviar, with a length of 43.2 meters, a weight of 333 tons and a speed of Mach 4. This thing is more powerful than the Deathsaur. So they say. But don't tell the Deathsaur that. Shh, it's a secret. Swimming Type Brachiosaurus, with a length of 4.6 meters and a weight of 48.8 tons and a speed of 140. This is able to assist you in sea battles. Wardrook has a length of 17.0 meters, a weight of 23.2 tons, and a speed of 65 knots. This is a very good ultrasonic sea battler. The Sea Striker, with a length of 10.8, a weight of 26.6 tons, and a speed of 60 knots. This is very good for land or water surprise attacks, because you don't expect it to be on the land. Insect type. Mogula, a length of 11.8 meters, a weight of 19.7 tons, and a speed of 200. This insect-like shaped Zoid loves charging your enemies. The Dark Poison has a length of 12.4 meters, a weight of 20.1 tons, and a speed of 190. This customized Mongler loves to attack you with more damage. The Cannonary Mongler, while weighing at 24.6 tons, having a speed of 180, is very good for long-range combat with that cannon. Hang on a minute, I had not finished with that. The Syracutus, at a length of 11.9 meters, a weight of 17.4 tons, at a speed of 390 kilometers, it's a flying Zoid good for air raids, but kinda looks like a cut-down stubble satyr. The Death Stinger. This, with a length of 19.4 meters, a weight of 320 tons, and a speed of 185 kilometers, this landwater Zoid is armed with the organoid system, and is really good if you want to kill those pesky, middling shits in their blade ligers and command wolf. The Ag Stinger, on the other hand, is a length of 19.8 meters, a weight of 330 tons, and a speed of 320 kilometers per hour. It's a prototype for short battles. Just doesn't have the energy like the Death Stinger. For the moving fort, we've got the Whale King, with a length of 250 meters, a weight of 8,290 tons, and a speed of 827 kilometers per hour. This is an aquatic and flying Zoid, perfect for if you want to tell a person in a hover cargo that their choices in life doesn't matter. The Dragoon Nest has a length of 136 meters, with a weight of 365 tons, of 3,650 tons, and a speed of 50 knots. This moving fortress Zoid is perfect for if you want to go through water or land. Kind of looks like a lobster too. Rocks, single form, the Leo Blaze, with a length of 11.3 meters, a weight of 18.0 tons, and a speed of 220 kilometers per hour, 220 kilometers per hour. This lion type Zoid is perfect for surprise attacks. The Ungula is a length of 11.5 meters, has a weight of 18.5 tons, and a speed of 185 kilometers per hour. It's a mid to long range Zoid, but it looks like a very cut down gun sniper. The Mucilage has a length of 12.2 meters, weighs 15 tons, has a speed of 60 knots. It's able to watch water and thunderbolt battles, so it's a Pokemon then. And the Nightwise, with a length of 3.3 meters, a weight of 15 tons, and a speed of Mach 3.1. This is very good at night battles, and it's a flying Zoid if you have forgotten. The Fly Scissors. Oh no! Mom always said not to run with scissors, but she never said not to fly with them. With a length of 13 meters, a weight of 16 tons, and a speed of Mach 2.8. This is a flying type Zoid. The Shao Kahn is a length of 5.2 meters, weight of 18 tons, and a speed of 80 kilometers. It's a Chimera version of a gorilla. The Diplogans, with a length of 13 meters, a weight of 15 tons, and a speed of 50 knots. This is an amphibian marina long-range attack weapon. And Demon's Head. Where's the rest of them then? With a length of 12 meters, a weight of 22 tons, and 80 kilometers per hour, is a Chimera with electromagnetic power. And the Buster Eagle, with a length of 4.0 meters, a weight of 40 tons, and a speed of Mach 2.0. This is perfect for anti-air raids, or even Operation Steamroll. Gigantiform. The Fuser Dragon. It's a length of 10.8 meters, a weight of 60.2 tons, and a speed of Mach 1.8. This large Zoid is the power of large Zoids. But unfortunately, it doesn't have it in a can, and you really don't want to meet this thing in a dark alley. The Chimera Dragon has a length of 18.0 meters, a weight of 64.6 tons, and a speed of Mach 1.2. It's apparently made of full Republic blocks, yet Imperial forces have them. What are you trying to say? The Double Arm Lizard has a length of 14.7 meters, a weight of 5.9 tons, and a speed of 130 kilometers per hour. It's what happens when you combine the cut-down Liger Zero and, of course, the cut-down gun sniper, and combine them. The Griffin has a length of 9.8 meters, a weight of 46.3 tons, and a speed of Mach 1.5. It's 2 Republic blocks, mainly 2 Buster Eagles. The Trinity Liger, With a length of 27.5 meters, a weight of 130.7 tons, and a speed of 315, it's Arcadia Kingdom's Lion! The PA has a length of 27.5, a weight of 147, and is able to go 295 kilometers per hour. Oh wait, it's a weight of 147.1 tons. It's got large range cannons and armor. The Geno Hydra. With a length of 25.6 meters, a weight of 130.2 tons, and a speed of 340 kilometers per hour, it's Bard's improved Trinity Geno Sora. The KA has a length of 26.1 meters, a weight of 140 tons, and a speed of 350. It has large beam cannons and armor to boot. The Blitz Tiger. With a length of 26 meters, a weight of 125 tons, and a speed of 320. Has a volt cannon and an electromagnetic energy conducting power. That was all the Zoids. I'm gonna get into Chaos. Then Chaotic Zeri. Sentry. Name Van Flyhigh. Title Zoid Rider. Performance Chaotic Sentry. Aged 14. Gender male. A Zoids-loving boy who used to live in the Wind Colony. He encounters Fiona and an organoid Zeke in an ancient ruins. He now travels looking for Fiona's past, rides the Blade Line. Fiona. Title Ancient Zoidian. Performance Chaotic Sentry. Female. She wakes up and is found by Van in an ancient ruins. She travels with Van in search of a birth secret. She is found to be the descendant of an ancient Zoidian, a natural airhead. Irving. Title Price Hunter. Performance Chaotic Sentry. Male. Gender male, age 22. He was after Zig, Van's organoid, but becomes friends with Van while traveling together. A rider of the Command Wolf, his eye patch is actually a camera that records images. And very good home videos. Name Moonbay. Supplier? Well, her title is Supplier. Her performance in Chaotic Sentry, and she is a female. A supplier in the Wasteland, she ends up traveling with Van. She's like a sister to Van and Fiona, being nice sometimes and strict other times. Her theme music is very well known. I'm not gonna sing it. Name Stinger. Title Prize Hunter. New Sentry and Guardian Force. Male. A prize hunter who is after Van. Contrary to his feminine looks, he is cruel and sly after using weapons such as poisonous gas. His only orders are bars and milk for beauty and health purposes. Please, I'm more offended. Name Prozen. He's a general. He's from Chaotic Sentry. Gunthroat Prozen, Gargulus' Emperor's former general and later regent. He plans to kill Rudolph to become Emperor himself. He schemes to revive the Death Sora and rule the world. Zeke, title Organoid, performance Chaotic Sentry and Guardian Force. It is unknown. A white Organoid and Van's partner is empowered to strengthen Zoid, just like Fiona. It is found by Van in an ancient ruin. Guardian Force. Republic Forces. Name Van Firehide. Title Guardian Force. Performance Guardian Force. He's a male, age 16. Fought the Death Sora 2 years ago. He grows up to be a top-notch Zoid Rider under Kruger. He becomes a member of the Guardian Force, an organization founded by the Republic Imperial Forces to ensure peace. Fiona. Title Agent Zoidian. Performance Guardian Force. Name, well, she's a female. Born Elsie Leinart. Her memory of an ancient Zoidian returns as she works as Dr. D's superb assistant. But she starts working with Van again, still an airhead. That's important, she's still an airhead, guys. Irving, title Prize Hunter, performance Guardian Force. He's a male, age 24. He's a provisional prize hunter after the Death Sora battle, but later works with Van and Thomas of the Guardian Force. Moonbay, title Supplier, Guardian Force, female. Even after the battle, after the Death Sora battle, she still works with Van, Guardian Force's Van Herman. Herman puts her in charge of the operation of the Ultra Sword, which is used later for her personal use. Actually, it's destroyed. Named Rob Herman. He's a colonel. He's from Chaotic Sentry and Guardian Force. A Republic captain and later colonel, he meets Van on the Red River front and finds Van's incredible power, stubborn, but is deeply trusted by his subordinates, for he is always on the front line. He is also the son of Republic's president, Ford, titled Lieutenant. He's Chaotic Sentry and Guardian Force. Oh, if it wasn't obvious, he's a male, as is Ford here. A lieutenant for the Republic forces, he aids Colonel Krieger. Sometimes he isn't the acting commander for Colonel. Not a flashy, but a diligent strategist. Colonel, First Lieutenant. He's been in both Chaotic Century and Guardian Force. He's a male. First Lieutenant of the Republic Forces, he aids Herman. Together with Herman, he puts himself on the front line. Like Herman, he is stubborn. Kruger, he's a colonel. He's both Chaotic Century and Guardian Force and a male. The Republic Colonel, a reserve officer, but during the invasion by Gargalos Empire, he returns to active duty and becomes the Republic's commanding officer, a magician in the battlefield with surprise tactics. He went to school with Van's father. Dr. T, ZOID researcher, Chaotic Century and Guardian Force. Male. Once a famous scientist of the Republic, but after retirement he's experimented with snowmaking. He becomes active again due to the urgent need of combat forces. Provides Van with material and moral support. He puts salt in his coffee. I mean, who cannot drink their coffee without plenty of salt? By the way, if you touch my stuff, I will slap you on the hand. Imperial Force. K.L. Schwartz. He's a colonel. Imperial Force. He's male, Mendelssohn Chaotic Century and Guardian Force. Carl Schwartz is an Imperial Force Major and later Lieutenant leading the 1st Armor Division. Comes from a family of famous warriors and great commanders of the past. Battles good or bad, he is often the chosen one. T.L. Schwartz, Guardian Force. Guardian Force, male. Thomas Schwartz is an Imperial Force Lieutenant. A Guardian Force member, Thomas is the younger brother of Colonel Carl Schwartz. He develops AI Beak, which he claims to be better than an organoid. Love it at the first sight with Fiona. Interesting fact, the reason he has the name Toma here in Zoid's Legacy and in Battle Legends, and Brad has the same problem here, is because in the Japanese dub of Zoids, both him and Brad aren't actually called Brad and Thomas. He's Toma, I think in Japan, and Brad is Ballard in the Japanese dub. Royal Mask, title L.A. Barone, Guardian Force. A mysterious Zoid rider who rescues Van with a storm sword. He resembles Rudolph, Emperor of Gargalos, but nobody knows who he really is. Red Mask, L.A. Barone, male. A mysterious Zoid rider who saves Van with a storm sword. Leader of the desert Avocado gang. Resembles Rosso, but identity is unknown. Purple Mask, L.A. Barone, female. Male, by the way. I'm going to stop doing the gender because it's pretty damn honest. Mysterious Zoid rider who saves Van with a storm sword. The only female of the Desert Avocado gang. Resembles Viola, but her identity is unknown. Raven, title Zoid's rider. He was in Guardian Force and Chaotic Century. After being defeated by Van, he loses his memory and wanders around. Since his memory came back, he's been active in battles with Hiltz and Invitation. Reese, Ancient Zoidian. An Ancient Zoidian with a specular, blue organoid, good at physiological attacks. A loner after being betrayed by Hiltz. She travels with Raven, who saves her life. Shadow, organoid. Chaotic Century and Guardian. A black organoid and partner of Raven, once destroyed by Hiltz, but he is revived. Specular, organoid, Guardian Force. It is Reese's blue organoid. Hiltz, Ancient Zoidian, Guardian Force, an Ancient Zoidian who schemes against the Guardian Force and tries to revive the Death Stinger and Death Sora. Destroys the world. He found some Guardians for Big Cloud, Zoid's Warrior, Zoid's New Century Zero. Which is called Zero, so I'm just going to call it Zoid Zero. Main character of the Zoid series. He travels around as a junk dealer, becomes a Blitz team member when encountering like Zero in Zoid battles. That's false. Lena Tauros, Zoid Warrior, Zoid Zero. She is female, by the way. 16. Male, 16. Dr. Tauros' daughter and a Blitz team. Cute face, but she fights like a bull. A certain self-centered troublemaker like her father. Bella, Brad, H. Zoid Warrior, Zoid Zero. He's 17. Brad Hunter is a freelance warrior, pretends to be a stingy man, but at heart is pure and gentle, employed by the Blitz team. Jimmy H. Zoid's Warrior. He's 14. Jimmy Hermeros works as an assistant to Dr. Trails. He works as Blitz team's strategic commander and mechanic, normally calm and gentle, but he turns into the wild eagle when his flying Zoid exceeds the speed of sound. Dr. Trails, director, Zoid Century, male, 38. Blitz Its team's director and mechanic seems to have great skills, but at times nobody is sure what he's thinking about. Rumors say he's only a Zoid maniac. He's the only Zoid maniac father. He's only a Zoid maniac. Full stop. He is father of Leon and Lena. Backdraft team. LT. Backdraft. Zoid Zero. Official of the Black. The official leader of the Backdraft group who plots to rule the world instead of Zoid Battle Eugen, which disappears with the space-time fusion. An ambitious man who teams up with even Terrorgeist in the search with Terrorgeist. Even powerful Terrorgeist. In search of the powerful Zoids and Zoid warriors. Huma, Backdraft team. Leader of Backdrafts. A Zoid pilot and the leader of Backdraft. The leader of the Pierce team, of the Huma team, and the Backdraft team. A mercenary crew. She receives orders from Ital to attack the main character. Stroller Sigma, Backdraft's warrior, comes out of retirement to do Zoid battles at Ateli's quest. Although through his encounter with Bid, he doesn't really want to. Pierce, Backdraft's leader, good at aviational leader. Good at air combat, she fights against Bit and Jimmy many times. Vega, Backdraft, the boy who rides the Zoid called Ultimate X or Berserk Fury, excellent Zoid warrior who can predict future locations, and probably lottery tickets. Volta, Backdraft Zoid warrior, he helps research Terrorgeist's Juno at Altair's request, but can capture Juno outwitting Leviathan and the main character. You monster! Leon. He is Dr. Taurus's rival since their college days. He challenges Bit in Zoid battles many times, but loses every time. Later recruited into Backdraft. The Dark Judgment. Umpire. Zoid Zero. Umpire for the dark battles of the Backdraft team. His decisions are forceful. No protests are allowed. No protesting! Damn my nose. Other. Leon Taurus, Zoid warrior, Zoid Zero. A former member of the Blitz team, he is in search of a Zoid. He goes off, warrior training, and encounters the Red Blade Liger. Later he teams up with Naomi, son of Dr. Treos and older brother of Lena. Naomi Flugel, aka Red Comet. A master shooter. Naomi Flugel, she's a warrior, beautiful female warrior. Alone, keeps winning one-on-one battles, but after being saved by Leon, they form a team together. And become more than just romantic encounters. Kirkland! Is a Zoid warrior, if you didn't know, and he was in Zoid Zero. A warrior of the Tiger team. With 3 saber fangs. Leader of the team, he has a strong dialect. The team's in for a losing streak after the defeat to the Blitz team. Omari. A warrior of the Tiger team with 3 saber fangs. Speaks with a strong dialect. And linebacker has the exact same dialogue as Kirkland. Omari, I mean. Harry Champ, born to be champion. With his financial resources, he buys the best Zoid, leader of the champ team. He thinks he has a crush on Lena, and he thinks he's as good as Bits. Mary Champ, spoiled girl. Oh my gosh! Zoid, I love her title, spoiled girl. Oh, this is perfect. Harry's older sister, a daughter of a rich man, Zoid collecting is her hobby. After falling in love with Bits like a Zero, she challenges Bit into Zoid battle challenges. Benjamin, self-controlled AI. A member of the Champ team, led by Harry Champ during a battle, he falls in love with the Judgment. Self-controlled AI. Just so you know this. Sebastian, self-controlled AI. A member of the Harry Champ team, led by Harry Champ. He's the indispensable one with the common sense. Like, he's the only one on the team with common sense. It's not even funny. Jack Sisko, Zoid warrior. A wandering gambler in search of prize money with his lightning size. He's employed by various teams and often pays his bet. Judgment. Umpire, sent by the Zoid Battle Union, an official umpire, but the judge system now seems to be secretly controlled by Backdraft. Zoid's Liga Zero Silver Beast. Alistair, Zoid's Raider, Liga Zero Silver Beast. Main character of the Game Boy's Liga Zero, mythical Silver Beast. On his way back to the adventurous subterranean world, he gets involved in the space-time fusion and meets the main character, Multi-Subterrane. Heroine of the Game Boy's Liga Zero Mythical Beasts. She follows Alistair on his adventure Solid, Captain. Alistair's rival in the Game Boy's Liger Zero mythical beast. Although an Imperial warrior, he ends up traveling with Alistair. Blue Jim. He's a Zoid technician. Zoid technician who saves the main character of the Game Boy's Liger Zero mythical beasts of Lion, coming from the far most away future in the time-space fused world. He advertises to the main character. Zoid's Saga. Dr. T. Zoid's research. He got involved with the time-space fusion caused by a lab accident while experimenting with the Zoid overload system found at the Arcadian King ruins. Rescued by the main character, the two pursue a mission to get the world back to normal. A Zoid's maniac, like Dr. T. Ethel A. Ethel Arcadia. Main character of the previous stories fights against the Imperial forces who was after the time-space transmission unit for Arcadian Kingdom's legacy, searching for Dr. T and a way to go back to the Arcadia Kingdom. Regina Corey, one of the three best warriors of Arcadian King, governess and supervisor for Athel, a descendant of ancient Zoidians, a serious but responsible... Serious and responsible, but a bit nosy, very knowledgeable about ancient technology. Earth Cruise. He's from Zoid Saga, by the way. These guys are all from the first game. One of the three best warriors of the Arcadian Kingdom. Oh, son of a nub. He's a former officer of the Gygalos Imperial Force. He supports Athel as one of the beasts. Usually quiet, but his words are vicious. Good. A vicious good at close calls. It's very good. Jack Spade. Beast warrior. Oh wow, I thought Murph was older. He's 25 and email. One of the three best warriors in the Arcadia Kingdom, a former officer of the Helic Republic forces, leader of Athel's three beasts. Best in beasts. He is a man of common sense. Blood Kill. Beast 4. He's from Zoid Saga. Oh wow. Once put against Ethel as one of the Beast 4 of the Imperial forces. He was missing for a while, but comes back at time-space fusion, currently works for Garb, but apparently has an ulterior motive. Flambeau, Beast 4. Once fought against Athel as one of the Beast 4 of the Imperial forces. Often faces Earth, the three beasts, who is from the Empire. Gale Task, Zoid Saga. Wow. Once fought against Athel as one of the best 4 of the Imperial force. A former Republic warrior, he taught Jack of the three beasts. Opus Corone, Beast 4. Once fought against Ethel as one of the best 4 of the Imperial force. Once a researcher for the Zoid Empire, but forced to leave because of dangerous experiments. He's a mad scientist. I know you understand. Zoids versus Zanfell, Corporal. A member of Blue Unicorn, a prototype experimental group of the Republic Force. Excitable and simple-minded. But he's good. Could be initiative also. He's good at handling Zoids and understanding Zoids at will. T.T. Breeze, Corporal. A member of Blue Unicorn, a prototype experimental group of the Republic Force. Zan's childhood friend joined the forces following Zan, an admirer of Zan, but she has not told him. Good at shooting, but easily shot at too. Alban N. A Nimbus. Alban Nimbus, leader of the Blue Unicorn, a prototype experimental group of the, guess what? Republic forces! His past battle experience leads him to raising new warriors good at everything but best at strategic command. Reiner Garrett, a member of Rot Tiger, an Imperial force. Special mission military hunting police, hunting down the surviving members of the Zembus Empire. Son of a wealthy man, he's handsome and snobbish. High potential to be a Zoid's rider. Zan's rival. Claudia Diamant, Lieutenant of Rot Tiger, the Imperial Mission... the Imperial Special Mission Military Police. She comes from a family of elite warriors and prideful. Max used to be her boss, but now the situation is reversed. Appointed to the leader of Rot Tiger. And has her and my character Duncan both end up married. More on that later. Son of a nut. Need to go to Max Rubin, a member of Rot Tiger, the Imperial... Guess what? The Imperial Special Mission Military Police. Great warrior, but has not been promoted because he talks too much. Asked by Claudia, his former member, subordinate, he joins Rot Tiger. Lizard Shah. Used to be an excellent warrior of the Zembus Empire, but was forced out to leave. because of a plot against him. Now a Terrorgeist member, as a spy he had seasoned to obtain important secrets of the Republic. Leviath Chaos, orphaned by the war but saved by Guard, receiving elite training of the Zoid pilots. She absolutely believes in Guard and caught off Guard. Caught off Guard, he is defeated. When she is defeated by the main character, but faces him many times. Zoid's Legacy. Again! Actually, I need to talk about this. You can create your name at the beginning of the game. The actual name of this character is called Zero. So, I just want to put this out to Zero. Main character of the story, while traveling as a Zoid's flying mercenary, he becomes a Zoid warrior after being involved in the space-time fusion. Born with a big family secret he's not aware of. Judo Hera. Zoid warrior. Zoid riding girl the main character meets after the space-time fusion. She has no memory of her past. Terrorgeist is a secret organization is after her. Genius Zoid rider. Pulse. A leopard-shaped organoid found by Dr. T at the Arcadia Kingdom's ruins, and becomes the main character's partner. Later, it has a ZOS, a special system to strengthen Zoids. Guard Kruger. Wait, what? So that would make him a descendant of Colonel Kruger. Holy jamoli. Official of the Terrorgeist group member that plots to revive the Zen Zero. Once fought against Zan, he's been missing. He teams up with Backdraft after the time-space fusion incident. And that is everyone and every Zoid in Zoid's Legacy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Dr. Superion, and good night.